We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Cubbies try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
At the plate now, Nico Horner. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Kane is under it. He's got it 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Batting average down in the low 210s. 22 home runs. And the RBI count at 35. The 1-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 51 on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Cubs lead it 2-0. Jose Quintana gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Eric Sogard. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's collected 11 hits in 40 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy, and still getting ahead.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So digging in now, Ian Happ. First offering on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. Appealed down to third. But James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to, because that 1st inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout, because he's on point coming out for the 2nd.
Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled off. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He froze him on the fastball there. Avisail Garcia becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
0-2.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Quintana. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Fouled away. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Nico Horner. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top 2-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Behind 0-2 now. Quintana into the windup. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
The first baseman, number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 40.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Fouled off. Bodie at second. Rizzo on at first with 2 down. And that misses. 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. Here's Brock Holt now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And here's Christian Yelich now. And he fouls this one off. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still down. It's 2-0. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Pulled toward right center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're up 2-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here is Avisail Garcia. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. In there for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. Now in the box, Nico Horner. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Nico Horner.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Popped him up. Sogard moving to his left. 1 away.
Now back, third base.
Striding into the box, David Bodie. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2. Two out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. Alex Claudio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Alex.
7th inning ready to roll. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Claudio is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Hit hard to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Standing in now, Ian Happ. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's popped up. Arcia into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brock Holt. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
In the air out to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready now, Eric Sogard. He went down on strikes last time up. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he's sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
And this will be fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Quintana into the windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. Jake Faria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. And he fouls this one off. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in the hitters meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Into the box, David Bodie fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Anthony Rizzo, your attention please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll make it to 3rd here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Here's the 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs strand a couple. They're up 2-0. So here's Avisail Garcia. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Avisail Garcia becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
0-1.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
1-0.
1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Striding in once again, Manny Pena. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Popped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top 2-0.
Corey Knebel enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Pena finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So in now for Chicago. Ian Happ. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
There's the good knuckle curve, a ball and a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Cubs digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hayward coming on. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ryan Braun will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Brock Holt. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
With runners in scoring position this season, Holt is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Fouled away. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Cain rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as it's now a 1-run ball game.
The batter, number 7.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Quintana earns win number 15 on the year and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. Brandon Woodruff struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL Central, Jose Quintana was unstoppable in his win with 18 strikeouts, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 2-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Diamondbacks combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 2-1. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 2-1. The Braves launched 3 home runs as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-4. The San Francisco Giants swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 8-7. The Dodgers combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 9-1. Francisco Mejia drove in 3 as the Friars took care of the Rockies 4-2. Luis Severino got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10 as the Pinstripes took care of the A's 3-1. J.D. Martinez was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 3-2. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The O's snapped their 5-game losing streak as they bested the visiting Nats 1-0. The White Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 7-5. The Twins held their opponent to just 2 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-0. The Mariners closer, number 61, collected win number 3 this year as the Mariners pushed past the Angels 6-5. Luis Garcia got the win number 7 thus far, leading the Rangers over Detroit 4-2. Carlos Correa was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as Houston bested the Blue Jays 7-2. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.